Taking a risk is always a choice. Yeah, it looks different for an emerging brand or an entrepreneur than it does for an established company. But when I think about like a New Horizons and Tim Brown, he was on the verge of retirement when he took the entrepreneurial plunge. So that's a choice, and that was a risk. His daughter Trina, who is now CEO, she takes risks that are more focused on the long game and to be ready for the opportunities that haven't revealed themselves yet. Both of those are a choice. And I think it's really like, how risky do you want to be? Because there are circumstances or uncertainty, such as when the pandemic hit or when workforce challenges collectively hit all at once. Those are creating scenarios where if you want to survive, you have to take the risk. I really think from the events that we've had in the past 5 years, we've learned to be really ready for anything. In order to take a risk, you have to be fundamentally sound. That has to be at the centrifuge of any risk that anyone takes. You know, Alexander Salome talks about how he is willing to be an early adopter, to invest in automation, to take some chances, as long as it's enhancing the efficiency of his operation without sacrificing the quality of his artisan bread. And I think that's a shining example of how a strong commitment to the fundamentals enables a company or an executive or a baker to be able to take some new chances. Bill Quigg, in his last word for this issue, just put it so eloquently that we have to unite together and have this collective sense of duty to feeding our communities across the entire country. And when we come together with this commitment, we are going to see a return on the chances that we take. When I think about this idea of getting outside of our comfort zones, taking chances, taking risks, innovating, I think that is the perfect mindset to walk into IBIE, to walk onto that show floor free from fear. When you go in with that mindset, you're going to have really productive conversations between bakers and suppliers. You're really going to learn new things or see things that you thought you already knew from a whole different perspective. And then you're going to come back from IBIE ready to take on 2026 and the years ahead in a whole new mindset and just really have a beautiful view of the future.